In your entertainment now, he's performed on Conan, Chelsea Lately, and The Tonight Show. And now comedian Kurt Braunohler is showcasing his talent here in Austin. Our CW star Annika Chestnut has the details.
So Kurt, you're headlining at Cap City Comedy Club here in Austin.
I am.
And this isn't your first time at the rodeo here. You've been South by Southwest, Moon Tower. How does Austin humor stack up to other cities that you've been in?
Austin's a great city. Austin is, everybody's really smart and they like comedy, and so it's a pure joy to perform here.
So you've been on Conan, Chelsea Lately, The Tonight Show, all kinds of shows. Which show, if you could go back on or be featured on again, would be your favorite show to go on?
Oh, The Tonight Show by far.
I've had such an exciting year. I feel like I learned a lot this year. You know, like I recently learned a very valuable lesson, which is don't ever race a dude who's driving a PT Cruiser, because that man has got nothing to lose.
You know, The Tonight Show's a big deal for a comedian, and I was in my my dressing room, kind of a little nervous. And Jimmy comes in just to say, like, hey, we're happy to have you on. I was like, oh, thanks, it's very cool. And then he says to me, listen, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to bump you. And I just started going into like panic mode, but that was like, be cool, be cool. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that happens. I understand. And I kind of stopped listening to what he was saying. And he was actually saying like, oh, because we got to bump you, there's this magician. And I don't even know if he's fun or good, you know, but he does like some magic stuff with a dog. So we're gonna put him on instead. And then my friend who was in the room was like, you know he's kidding, he's messing with you. And I was like, are you kidding with me? He's like, yeah, man, I'm so sorry. And I just started scream laughing. And that broke all the tension for me, and I actually had just like a very good time out there.
Well, you also have a new web series featured on Comedy Central.
I do.
And it just premiered a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's called Roustabout. It's all about what's the dumbest way to make the world a better place. And so I jet skied from Chicago to New Orleans in order to send 500 goats and 1,000 chickens to families in Africa. And did stand up along the way. And so it's kind of like a mini series just covering the whole crazy weird adventure.
Awesome. Well, you're also performing here in Austin at Cap City today through Saturday. What can audiences expect?
Really great observations of life with pinpointed setup, punchline, expectations, and results.
And a little poking fun at the audience too, I guess. No
I mean,
safe.
I don't like go in there to get the audience. Like, you're fat, you're bald, get out of here. You know, I'm like not doing that. I'm pretty much for the most part telling stories about my life. It's a little bit absurd, but it's also very true.
If he can't get through it with a straight face, how can you? Kurt Braunohler will be performing at Cap City Comedy Club, as Annika mentioned, today through Saturday. All the info is at thecwaustin.com.